Hello, class. My name is Kevin Helton. I am in the Sports Marketing and Media Bachelor's program. Once I graduate with my bachelor's, I want to go ahead and move on to my master's in sports management. Upon graduation, I have a desire to be an athletic director for a college or a university. Right now, I'm currently an intern at a D3 school where I'm able to learn a little bit about what's going on with that. Two fears or concerns that I have. I had to really think about this. I've spent 15 years in the military, and it doesn't really bother me to stand up in front of someone and talk. I guess my only issue is as long as I know what I'm talking about. So I guess one of my fears or concerns would be not exactly knowing what I'm talking about and kind of getting thrown into a situation where I have to talk with someone or in front of a group. Now I know with me wanting to go on and become an athletic director, there's going to be times where I'm going to be thrown into a meeting that wasn't planned, or I'm going to have coaches come up to me and say they need to have a sit down with me. And I need to know what I'm talking about, or at least be able to coherently and give some feedback that's going to be positive and good for the organization. And I guess the other concern or fear that I might have is being able to get my point across. I know with me being married with kids, sometimes when I'm talking to them, I don't always get my point across. And that's something that I want to be able to work on as well, because anytime that you're standing up in front of a group, or regardless of how big the group may be, whether it's 2, 3 people, or if it's 150 people, you don't want to just stand up there and say a lot of words and not have a meaning behind it. So I want to be able to always get my point across to my audience. Now the two articles I read was 4 ways to quiet. Let's see, what was it? 4 ways to quiet your presentation anxiety. And one of the tips that I got from that one was don't be self-centered. And I know that in a lot of, not necessarily a lot, but there's been a few incidences where I've sat in some briefings and stuff, and you've always got maybe 1 or 2 people that want to just kind of go and like boast and brag on themselves, and you really lose the focus of what you're actually there for, which takes me back to my other point about getting the point across. I don't want to be the type of person that when I'm in front of an audience or a crowd, I don't want to talk so much about myself that I lose focus on what I'm actually there for. I mean, if you want to know about me, it's one of those things that we can kind of go offline and offside, and kind of talk more on a one-on-one basis. I don't need to brag and boast and tell everything that there is about myself in front of the crowd. And I also read the Preparations In article as well. And I felt like both of those articles, really helped a lot. With the videos that I was able to watch too, with the background, the lighting, and centering myself up, I'm hoping to do all that. I noticed that when I'm doing this video right now, I still stutter a little bit, and I have a problem with saying a lot. And those are some of the key things that I want to kind of take from this class. I want to be able to get away from saying the ums and the long pauses and just stuttering when I'm getting my words confused or something. I want to really take away from this class. I want my brain to be able to work with my mouth, and it just flows smoothly anytime that I'm doing a presentation. But kind of in a nutshell, I mean, that's kind of who Kevin Helton is, and that's kind of what I'm wanting to get from this class. Thank you very much.